What up, y'all? Another episode of Anjelah. This one's gonna be fun. We took questions from all of the fans, and we're trying our best to answer them the best that we can. Mm-hmm. This one is perplexing to me because I didn't think that people actually do this. But here are the questions: separate bank accounts, yes or no? And then who makes the financial decisions? So I didn't know people do separate bank accounts. Like, maybe I'm just old fashioned in how I think, but I always thought like the second you get married, you know what I'm saying, everything becomes one. But people do 100% keep separate bank accounts.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
A lot of my family does. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you keep separate bank accounts with your spouse, why you do that. Because I can't speak for people who keep separate bank accounts with their spouse because I do not. So I can only wonder and guess why they keep it separate. It could be because...
Let's take some guesses.
Maybe one person has a lot of debt. Maybe they communicated out the gate and were like, yo, I'm in the hole $30,000. And so they're like, okay, well, that's not fair. We're keeping our stuff. So I don't know.
Maybe you got a side piece and you paying them off.
I mean...
Holy shit, Luban. This is not what it looked like.
I mean, you know,
it could be
maybe
a telenovela. It could go there.
Maybe you bought some that you didn't want the other person to know. Maybe you have a shopping habit that comes from your little secret account, and that way the other person don't know until they go broke.
Jacket, Visa, dress, Amex, belt, MasterCard.
Well, I know that a certain couple that has a separate bank account with their spouse, that one person is in charge of the mortgage and the other person is in charge of paying for the kids' school.
But this is what I don't get. And again, I'm not judging. Separate bank, I don't care. I don't care if you have separate bank accounts or not. That literally affects my life in no way.
Then can we separate ours?
I can't believe you just said that.
No, I don't think I want to. I'm just saying, like, here's why. Let me keep it going.
Okay.
I don't understand the idea of separate because I guess what happens if one of the person runs out? Like, do you just kind of look at the spouse and be like, damn, bro, sucks for you.
I'm going to dinner. See you later.
I wish you could have did better in life later. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do? Do you keep tabs? If somebody like has a bad month, are you like, all right, I'm gonna spot you 200, but let me get that back? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't understand. Again, there could be great reasons. There could be amazing reasons for keeping things separate. And if you do, kudos on you. I just, for me and mine, we keep it together so that there is accountability.
Not even just for accountability, but like we're a team.
Yeah.
And so...
But not saying that if you're separate, you're not a team.
Right. But you and I are a team and we've put everything together.
We're in it.
And even to get to the next part of the question is who makes financial decisions? I think we make them together.
Sure.
Ultimately, I defer to you and sometimes it will be with an argument. But
yeah,
I
babe.
feel like
keep it real.
At the end
of the day, what she's saying is I'm the financial wizard.
Okay.
I make all the financial decisions.
We make them together. Don't get it twisted, okay?
But at the end of the day, I say what needs to go.
Listen, ladies.
She gives me some advice, but...
That's not a secret, okay? You just gotta learn how to word it in a way that when he repeats it, he thinks he came up with the idea. And you're like, yeah, babe, you so smart. See, you look good right now, too. That's all you gotta do. Next thing you know, you the one who made a decision.
The man is the head, but the woman is the neck.
Don't get too cocky, though.
You're right, because if
Pride comes before a fall.
Because if I make
Don't take me down with you.
Because if I make a bad decision, I would like for you to be there to catch me when I fall.
And not be like, see, I told you.
Yeah, see, I told you, fool.
So, I don't know. If you have separate bank accounts and a really good reason why, please share. I'm actually really interested in knowing.
Yeah, I would love to know
what that is.
Legit, teach us.
Yeah, teach us.
And if you don't, and you share accounts, and you're curious about making financial decisions, always make them together. I think whether it's I typically have the crazy ideas. I'm the guy that's always into investing and I'm studying and whatever. But there's never a thing that I have done without going to my wife and asking her advice. And if she's not with it, it doesn't happen. I mean, down to socks. There have been times where I come to her with socks or shorts or anything that I'm like, babe, do you think this is dope? And she's like, no. And I'm like, all right, I'll take them back. From socks all the way up to a house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's important to be in agreement.
For advice on financial stuff and spending and how we approach it, you can see our video that we put out about our finances. You can check that out. But yeah, it's that's kind of how we roll.
That's how we
do it.
Thanks for not thinking I'm crazy.
I mean, I do, but I love you regardless.
Thanks, babe. Thanks, babe. One day we gonna be like Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge?
Is that the right guy? Who's the guy from DuckTales?
No, you don't want to be Scroogey.
No, who's the guy from DuckTales?
Oh, but yeah, swimming in the money.
Yeah, the DuckTales.
But he had all that money because he wasn't generous and he wasn't giving it out.
You're right. So him,
We're gonna be
but a
generous.
remix of him.
We're generous and we give.
DuckTales.
Give and it will come back to you. When you give to the Lord.
The Lord. The love.
Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment. Like the video.
Like it.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Do all the things.
Finances.